Hello there, my name's Alan and this is my second video, so I'd like to welcome you to it. It's not a video tutorial as such, this is just introducing you to a new machine that I got. It's by Joy and it's called a Trouvaille. This is an A4 embossing and die cutting platform machine. Now as far as I know there's only other two on the market. There's the Caliber and then there's the Tim Holtz one, the suitcase. So I'd like to introduce you to this. Now then, it's quite a heavy machine. It's quite sturdy. I'm not going to say it's light, it's not. However, with it being quite strong, to me it gives you that feeling that you can push work through it. It has an excellent suction pad at the bottom. As you can see, that is quite a strong grip. It also has these two platforms in the front and rear, which is excellent for putting your plates through and giving you, so I don't think the Caliber has this, so that's one plus on the Trouvaille's side. Now I'm not going to sit here and emboss because we all know what an embossing machine does. However, I thought you might like to see the results. Now before I go on, with the machine you get the following pads. You get your A plates, you get two cutting pads. Now as you can see, they're different sizes. They do different for different dies, which I'll explain when I go on. You also get your embossing pad and you get a nice good rubber embossing pad. Now with the machine there comes this little compartment here, and this is where you'll find your handle, which then just slips onto here. Now I think it's good that you can detach your handle, you can put it in this compartment. It's not just for your handle, it can be for any of your crafting tools. You can put there maybe a little pick for getting them little pieces out that you need. However, it's a good idea because when it comes to storage, you've got a more or less a flat surface you can then put in and store things against. Now if the handle was there, you know yourself, there's that much space that's going to take up. So in there, storage, another neat idea. Instead of using one of Joy's own dies, I'd use this from my Nestabilities collection. It's a very small one, there's a little bit of detail there, and as you can see it's got quite a few little bit nooks and crannies that might pull up the machine if it's not capable. I also used one of these phoned backed dies, one of the smaller folding dies, and then I used one of the embossing folders. Now then, what materials did I use? Well, ordinary photocopying paper. I used craft foam, silver or gold mirror board, a good quality crafting paper stroke card, quite a dense glitter board, a good, very thick card. I don't know if you can hear it. So that is a strong thick paper. And then, just for curiosity, I used the cereal box. Now then, let's have a look at the results. Using the little Nestability, this is the photocopying paper. I hope you can see it. This is the good quality paper stock. This is from the high grade card stock. Don't know if you can pick it up. Foam. As you can see, beautiful like cut edges, no tearing or anything. Everything's nice and neat. The mirror board, which I hope you can, there you go, I hope you can see that. Now we all know how difficult it is to do our glitter board. You know, as you can see, there's definitely embossing going on there. Again, nice clean edges. And then this is the cereal packet. Again, you can see the embossing. And this is the foam cutting die. This is, again, I thought I'd use this one because it will then show me about, as there's lots of edges, you can then pick them out. Glitter, no tail edges. Foam, nice clean cut edges. Mirror board. This is photocopying paper, 80 GSM, again clean. And then the card paper stock. Now with the foam, I did notice it had one little advantage. It left me with all these. Now, aren't they just perfect? Obviously, if you use the right colour for dimensionals. Perfect. Bit of glue either side, so we don't have to throw them away. Now then, the small embossing folder. This is the cereal packet. The mirror board. Now I've just treated this card with a sandpaper. I just wanted to have a look at and see what it's like. As you can see, let's picked it up. The glitter board. Again, you can see cereal packet, and then the good quality, the thick card stock. Oh, you can see it. Now then, this is where I was impressed with my embossing folder. Now that is photocopying paper. Look at the embossing on that, and there's not a single tear on one of the edges. Now that is impressive, because we all know photocopying paper, it rips and it tears, especially around the edges. There is not a single tear on that. This is the card. Can you see the depth on the embossing? The gold mirror board. The glitter card. This is the card, the good quality paper card stock. And this is just a piece of old cardboard that, you know, the machine, actually there was one that the machine came in. I just took it off. And can you see? Now, with the foam backed, this one, I had to use this plate. This is the smaller one of the two. And that was it. This one, I used my Nestability. Embossing, well, speaks for itself. I did all my embossing with these. Perfect results. So, in conclusion, I think this is a good little machine. It's well within my budget, and I am impressed. So I hope this will give you something to think about, and I hope you will think about, if you're going out buying one of these machines, that you'll certainly give this consideration. Only downside, I'm afraid, is the colour. It would have been nice to have it in a little bit of a different colour, but I can live with that. I'm impressed. I hope you will be if you buy one as well. Thank you very much, and I hope you look forward to my next video. Happy crafting.